Hi, this is part 2 of UDT. In part 1, I have explained what is UDT, how UDT gets created in Business 1, how it can be linked with UDF in form and documents. In part 2, I will show how UDT can be linked as a user defined object and can help in customizing business processes in B1. Stay till the end and you will have a complete understanding how UDT can be used in creating form document to capture new dataset in B1. Let us deep dive and see how user defined tables can be used as a customization tool in SAP Business One. If you found this video informative, give a like, subscribe the channel and hit a bell icon. Thank you. To link a user table as a user-defined object, we need to create the table with object type master data or document. A user-defined object consists of a user-defined table and added user-defined field. These fields hold data for the new business object. Let us take an example to create a UDT company car as a master data object which will hold 4 user defined fields: make, model, registration and maintenance due. Once UDT created, registered it as a UDO. The steps to register UDT as a UDO are: first go to the tool, customization tool and select the option object registration wizard. It will open up a wizard. Enter the unique ID and select the user defined table name. Select the service for the object, for example add, update, find, delete. Add and update are basic services and cannot be deselected. Add the object to the main menu by selecting the menu item checkbox in the wizard. Select the module from the selection form and position within the module menu. So in the demo, we are going to create a master data, a UDT with an object type as a master data, and the name of the UDT we will give car master, which will hold the model, make and registration information. Then we will create a car maintenance document which will have a document and the document row. The document will store the date and next due date, and the row will store the parts, quantity and the price. So let us log into Business One and see how we can create a user defined table and link it as a user defined object and can utilize in the customization process. If you found this video informative, give a like, subscribe the channel and hit a bell icon. Thank you. Tools, customization tool, user defined table setup. The first table that we are going to create as a master data, and the table name is car master. Description car master, and we will select the object as a master data. Update. So now the UDT car master got created. We will add 4 additional fields as a UDF. Go to the tools, customization tool, user defined field management, user table. Under the user table I can see the car master. Add the UDF in that. Select the car master, click on the add the UDF, put the name title as a make, description make, alphanumeric, let us put the length as a 50, regular, add. One UDF added in the car master. Let us add 2 more UDF, make, model, alphanumeric, 50 length, add added. Add one more, registration. Alphanumeric, just make it 20, 50. Add. So I have created car master and 3 columns in the car master UDT. Let us check the UDT which is created. We'll go to the query generator. The name of the UDT was car master. Each UDT created in the system, the name start with ampersand. So we'll go and see, we'll just press a tab button and we can see, we can easily differentiate the system table and the user defined table. So user defined table name always start with the ampersand. This is the car master UDT which is created. Each UDF start with the U underscore. There is no data, so we can see only the structure. Now the UDT got created. In order to utilize the UDT as a user form, we have to link it, or we have to register it as a UDO. In order to register the UDT as a UDO, we can go to the tool, customization tool, object registration wizard. Open the wizard, add a new object. Next, unique ID, give a unique ID, let's say UID car master, name car master. The type is master data, will create as a master data type. Table name will give car master. Next, add and update service will be selected by default and cannot be deselected. The other services are find, delete, cancel, log, air transfer, which is optional, that we can keep it or we can deselect it. So let us keep the find, delete and cancel. Next, select the default forms. The style will be header line or matrix. Where I'm going to place this object, I have to select the menu item. The caption that I have to choose to display in the menu item, I will say car master. I will place this, let's see, in administration, setup, journal, OK. Position, I will place it at the bottom of that particular menu. Next, now I can select which all default field that I want to include. So I will select the doc entry, cancelled, object, user sign in, created date, created time, updated date, updated time, make model, registration. We only check columns, so these are the columns that we are going to add it as an object. Next, default form setting. So which all the fields will be visible on the form, which are the fields will be editable, that we can set it here. So name is visible and editable, doc entry not required, object visibility is not required. Then I will select the make model and registration. Next, any child object, so there is no child table to that, there is no option selected here. Next, there is no child, we can keep it blank. Next, click on the finish. Object was registered successfully. Now the UDT is registered as a UDO, and now we can utilize that to capture the data set, and we can easily locate in the under the administration, setup, general, and it will be at the bottom of the menu, car master. If you click on that, it will open up a form, and now this will act as an object. I can enter the data, I can capture the data set. So let us capture code. Name is Toyota. Make model 024, registration click on that. Now one record got added and we are able to successfully capture the record master data. Just navigate the data that we added, so you can see now we have a data. So now we can go to the query and see the data table, car master. Now if we execute the query, now we can see the data. The code is one, name, doc entry, by default it is taken, which is a linking field. Object, it is taken as a UID, which we have given. Cancelled, it is by default taken. User, sign in, the user ID. Transferred, creation date, creation time, updation date, updation time. These are the system by default taken the data, and the make model registration is got captured from the UDO. So this is how we can create the UDT and link as a user defined object. So this was the example for creating a UDT as a master data. Now we will see an example to create a UDT as a document with a child document and child row. So let us do that. Tools, customization tool, user defined table, car maintenance, car maintenance, and I will create it as a document. Update. I will create one more UDT, car maintenance trans, which will act as a document row. Car maintenance detail, and I will define the object type as a document row. Now I will go and add a column in the UDT. Customization tool, user defined field management, UDO, car maintenance. So I will add maintenance date or due date, maintenance due date, as a date time, date, add. I will add next due date, next due date, next due date. Again I will define it as a date time, add. So two new fields added in the car maintenance, which I created as a document. Now I will add a field in the maintenance detail UDT, add part number, part number, quantity, add quantity, I will add as a type as a unit and total, structure as a quantity, add, then I will create one more UDF in the UDT, which is price or unit price, will be again, the type will be unit and total, and it will be price, add. So now I have created a two UDT, car maintenance and car maintenance detail. Car maintenance I created as a document, and car maintenance detail I created as a document row. Now let us go and define it as a UDO, so that the user can, so that it can be used to capture the data. Okay, go to tool, customization tool, object registration wizard, go to next, add a new object, next, unique ID, car, say UID, car maintenance, name, car maintenance, type, I will say document, table name, I have to give the table name here. So table name is car maintenance, I will choose the table name. Next, when we create a UDT and select the type, object type as a document, then we get all these options available in the table. So add and update services are by default selected. On top of that, we will have a find, delete, cancel, close, log, manage, series, air, transfer, date archive, approve. So all these options will be available when we create the UDT or when we register UDT as a UDO of the type document. So I will select the find, cancel, close, log. So when I will select the log, it will create a one more table and store the log of all the data that we are going to capture, or any data that is going to be changed through this UDO. Next, default form, header, menu item, I will say car maintenance, where do you want to place this? I will place this in the service. Okay, position at the bottom. Next, document entry, I will select period, let us select the period also, period, uncheck it. I can cancel the object also, user sign in, create date, create time, I will still update date, then create remarks. Now this is the two additional field that we added. Next, so now which all fields that you want to make visible, I will make a document name visible on the form, then cancel, status, created date, created, no, this is not required, remarks, maintenance due date, and next due date. Next, now I have got the option to link this UDO with a document rows. Next, I will select the transaction table. Now I will select which all things that I want to keep it in the table. I will say object, part number, quantity, unit 5. This will be my row table in the document. Next, finish. So now the object successfully got created and it will be available for the user to capture the data. Let us see. So I have selected the menu services, and in the services we can see the car maintenance module which is available now. Car maintenance, and now you can see we have a new form to capture the data related to the car maintenance. So now this is ready to capture the data. Let us create one record and see how the data is getting captured. So I'll put the remarks as a test service, maintenance due date, next due date, let us say part 1, quantity I use 20, the price for that is 25, and so the document got added. Let us see the document. So you can see we have successfully added a document related to the car maintenance. If you found this video informative, give a like, subscribe the channel and hit a bell icon. Thank you.